Welcome to the Black American Hebrew Unity Discussion. And I'm your host, Black Sheep. Good morning to all you brothers and sisters that's visiting the Black American Hebrew Unity Discussion channel. And yeah, so basically, brothers and sisters, I'm just talking about keeping you abreast on, because my life and how it is, like as it is, I'm using it as I say as a spectacle of what Black Americans is old going through and is old, regardless what oppositions it meet. You know what I mean? So that's like, that's like cheese. No matter how you use cheese, it's still go be cheese. You know what I'm saying? You can put that cheese on bread. You can put that cheese on toast. You can even melt that cheese and put that cheese over many different pastures and many different meats and foods. You could do a lot with that cheese. But that still don't stop that cheese from being cheese. And that's what this is about. Cheese don't never stop being cheese. Or I put on the headline, no matter how you cut cheese, cheese will always be cheese. No matter what we do with cheese will always be cheese, because that's what it is with the Black American population. That's what it is with the Black American heritage. That's what it is with the Black American hip hop. That's what it is with the Black American, the African American. So however you want to bracket it or categorize me, it's still gonna be who I am. And Mitch McConnell say that number one, he's saying it wouldn't be a good idea, and he's saying if and he's saying if it was, if they was to consider such of a thing, they wouldn't know who to give reparations to. I'm on my way to get you back. All right, Mitch McConnell. Wait a minute. Hold on, I'm on my way up there. You understand? Yeah, that's just a smack in the face, man, to every Black American in the existence of this United States. You understand? I'm here on the side of the road in need of, help. Ain't nobody's coming to my rescue. No one. No one. And I know this for sure. So the people that come to help me, they got to be coming from God. That's what I'm trying to say. People that come to my assistance, they see this, like the Samaritan, the good Samaritan. When they see, then they will see that it's bigger than me. It is even bigger than him. The only thing that it took is a help. You see what I'm coming from? So I'm over here where I am is in the middle of the street. And like I say, somebody I believe called, but the police himself said he drove by and see me, and then he just came back and see if I was all right. But I feel somebody called the police because they see the black man out there in distress. You see what I'm saying? That's what it was. Instead of coming to help the black man and say, "Hey man, let me help you push your RV out," and from to on the side. You see where I'm coming from? They call the police on it, but not knowing if I got a warrant for my arrest, not knowing if I'm a major drug dealer, not knowing. And regardless, I'm just saying, because I'm coming to pull a lot of us brothers and sisters that's under those titles from up under that too. You know what I mean? It it has to be fixed. Someone has to fix it. And before you fix it, what do? You shed light on it. Can't fix nothing if it don't got no light shed on it. Right or wrong. So that's all I'm doing is, you know, using mine just to show the nuts and the bolts to the situation. You understand? Yeah, that's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? And I'm coming to pull brothers and sisters that have that has to live that lifestyle of whatever it is that was put up over us during these races and Jim Crow lawish periods in time that we have accumulated these negative poisonous traits that we have in the community. Okay, yeah, I come to snatch you from all that. But the only way that I can snatch you from what you're going through is you got to know for the shadow, without a shadow of a doubt, in your heart when you look in that mirror, who you are as being a descendant of a slave. I don't give a fuck how you got over here. You could have still been over here. Okay, you could be indigenous nigga in the United States, but you still suffer through police brutality. You still suffer through discriminative loans in the bank. You still suffer up under the oppressional system of subsidies. Okay, and then if you're disabled physically or mentally, and receiving help from the government and can't receive enough help to open up a business, to start, some form of a black American future for yourself, you need to come to this channel, subscribe to my show so we can get familiar with who I am and who you are and what you and I needs to do to help each other out of these situations on our own without, having to use the system, without even having in need of help of the system. You understand? Because there's going to be a period of time where the system is going to cut this welfare. Okay, it's going to cut welfare any day now, as it says in the news they're working on. They want to cut a whole bunch of, governmental help for, citizens in the United States of America. And unfortunately, a lot of my people is receiving, these form of benefits, which all I'm saying is let's use this as an opportunity to build something in the community for when we, for when your car break down, when your car break down and you and everybody looking at you crazy, looking at you stupid, and the police got to come and help you push your vehicle out the middle of the road, then that lets you know black Americans need some form of presence in the community. So when our cars break down on the side of the road, if it was a Mexican that if it was a brown brother or sister that whose car was on the side of the road broke down, it'd be about 10, 20 Mexicans out there pushing that one little bitty car. If it was a white man, that car push, a car that was broke on the side of the road, it would have been another white man. And it was a brother that pulled over and asked me, like, man, what's going on? But he in between him and brother, if you see this video, God bless you, the brother, the bald head brother wearing all black, in a white car, in a little white car. You know what I'm saying? He drove by, one love. You know what I'm saying? He asked me how he can help me. And I said, if you got some cash on you right now, I could use a couple dollars, like, 10, 20. He said he need to have it on him. You know what I'm saying? But he did stop and ask me if I was Coochie, if that was good, you know what I mean? If I was good, then, you know what I mean? That was good enough for me. You know what I mean? And then he was dressed up, brothers and sisters. The brother was, dressed up, and I didn't want him to get out and get himself dirty. You know what I'm saying? But police, you know what I'm saying, they came after a while. That's why I'm saying then help me push it out the way. But the moral of the gist of the story is what I'm saying is, if in another dimension, if it was another nationality, it would have had a different outcome. That's all I'm saying. And then I'm just letting you know from the Negro dimension, from the Negro, reality. Did nobody come? I had Mexicans walk by. I had Mexicans drive by. I had white people ride and drive by. Okay? There's people in the building across the street. When the police, soon as the police came, they acted like it was their birthday. Came out waving at the police, everything. I didn't see so much happiness, and until the police had came up, and I didn't feel rescued until the police had came, right? Because wasn't nobody helping this black American. Okay, the white man across the street, he, okay. Soon as I stepped down and he seen, my royalties, he there it was there. He got the, waving at the police and all that. But you could have came out and asked me if I could use a little help to push it on the skin of the road. You see where I'm coming from, brothers and sisters? I'm just letting you know, when you look in that mirror, know who you are. Because Mitch McConnell, he say he sure don't know. That's what I'm trying to say, man. Yeah, we got to know, our ancestry here, you know, other than just to be known in the present day and time as being an old, broke down, dirty old Negro. You see what I'm saying? We need something in the community, like a Salvation Army for Black Americans. Uh, uh, these things that's for the readily at hand other nationalities around us have. Okay, that will, yeah. So I myself, tried to use, the same, the same natural cry for help uh to this Salvation Army where I am. And they say they not gonna be able to come and help me until 9:30, about 9:30. So we'll see how that go. But like I said, brothers and sisters, the gist to this story is when a black man is in distress in society, in our communities, ain't nobody there to help us but the police. You see what I'm saying? And you got to look at that, because that's what's going on with my situation my whole life right now. Nobody. So that's what I'm sitting here telling you, brothers and sisters. If Black Americans had some form of establishment. Like I say, whites drove by, Mexicans drove by. One brother drove by. He asked me, "Was I all right?" I said, "Yeah," but I seen he was on his way going to work. At least he could have stopped by. And then uh, one of my Indian brothers stopped like by and attempted to help me, but the RV too heavy for him. So the police had to come and assist me to push the RV onto the sleeve of the road in front of the city county building. Yeah. So either way it go, brothers and sisters, all I was trying to say is tell the story in the Bible about the Good Samaritan. You see somebody in distress, you see somebody doing bad, why judge them from a distance when you can get up close and personal and see where you can contribute to humanity moving on? But it ain't about humanity. It's about black, white, yellow, red. It's about what nationality you are. You see what I'm saying? It's about brown, yellow, uh, you know, black, white. It ain't about humanity. You see where I'm coming from, brothers and sisters? So that's what I'm trying to say. Black Americans, since our brown brothers and sisters got their thing going on, since our white brothers and sisters got their thing going on, then black Americans, we need to get our thing going on. Okay? So I'm just, waiting to get my LLC together and open up some form of nonprofit status for this juncture. you know. So we need to all come together on unity, power, and respect. We need to cultivate our unity in the community. We need to cultivate our power in the community, and we need to cultivate our respect instead of just being looked at as some old dirty old Negro. You see what I'm saying? And in a literal way. And I'm not even, consider myself a liberal. But there's no mercy for a black man here other than what the system gives to him through the precincts of your cities. Cause I'm going through it right now, and okay, simple. Due to the fact ain't no programs in the community for Black American mental development, Black American emotional, distressful development. You got to go on TikTok to get it. You know, okay? When what the brothers and sisters doing on TikTok, the spiritual brothers and sisters, okay, and even on YouTube, okay, they need to open up for Black American spiritual growth, for Black American medical development, okay? We need to take back WIC. And that was opened up by the Black Panther Party. We need we got a WIC for cheering. We need to get some form of grocery development programs for Black Americans, Monday through Monday, until things could get straight in the community. When the adults can work on their cash registers, their products, to be able to have a station, to sell their products. Okay, to have some form of a, okay, and not be discriminated toward and against as we are now in the community. And I could put a lot of businesses on blast where I'm at, but I don't want to do that because I believe in making money. I believe in everybody helping everybody. Okay, but it ain't like that with the black man. And it's just natural because our people need something in turn to interface with the community directed for us. And we don't got this in the community to whereas we're dependent upon the United States city precincts to to help us along, and programs that's readily for you know for other nationalities are turned on by other nationalities but not by black Americans. So that's what I'm doing now. I have a program coming to help me now with gas coming to help me. Uh so, you know, and I'm working on getting, a place to stay in the community, um, you know, with a program that's in the community called New Directions. You know, so called New Directions. I'm supposed to be, trying to find a place, which all the places that I've already been to have got lists and they're not pet friendly. So, brothers and sisters, so the only people that's helping me is the police to get off the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just in the middle of the road. I had people walking by, and I believe in my heart somebody called the police. Some of it like the police himself said, didn't nobody call me. I rolled by and I seen you, so I doubled back to make sure you were all right. And I said, as you see, I'm in the middle of the road. So like I said, like I'm testifying for my own, did nobody in this motherfucking community help me. You had motherfuckers coming and going, walking by, okay, driving by with trucks, with jeeps, okay. Let that have been a Mexican man or woman. Let's play that off in another dimension and see how that happened with a different nationality. You see what I'm saying? But in this reality, a Negro that I'm living, did nobody come and help me, man. Did nobody come and help me, man. And I'm okay. I'm carrying that one to the grave. Okay. Yeah, yeah. And I didn't want to pull my camera out and show the police helping me, man, because I didn't want to break that sovereignty. That was an honest statement the officer gave me, so I wanted to keep it, 100 with him and let him help me off push me off this to the sleep. You know what I mean? But I'm just showing you, brothers and sisters, how I'm using mine to show you that Black Americans need to develop something in the community immediately, quick, fast, and in a hurry for our help. For we to have help, because we don't have no help out here, none whatsoever. Whites see us in distress, and they don't help us. Okay, it's just a handful of them that are probably, okay. But Mexicans, they don't help us, and even our own out here in up under the Jim Crowish laws and the brainwashful ways of thinking in the community. Okay, one brother stopped by and asked me, was I all right? But he was, still going on. He didn't, to settle his soul. He didn't want to feel like, you know what I mean? Yeah, so he did say, man, I want to make sure you all right, you Gucci. I was like, I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, what I'm saying? I could use a couple of dollars, so he didn't have a couple of dollars only to give me. You see what I'm talking about? So soon as he pulled off, the police pulled up, but the whole time I'm right there, a door never opens up. Soon as the police pull up, there's a door that opened up and waved at the police. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about waving like it was their birthday. Like, is a cake coming out that motherfucker too, man? Man, throw me a piece of that motherfucker and a gallon of milk. That's how I feel. But other than that, man, I just want to let you brothers and sisters know, man, that the fight is among ourselves. And just because we have nothing in the community to in turn, us in this community as being, functionally sufficient. You see where I'm coming from? So I'm working on a business license. I'm working on a LLC. I'm myself working on some form of nonprofit organization where, possibly in the future I could be, stationed in the city where I am now. Okay. So I'm just showing you, brothers and sisters, I'm coming from ground zero. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody helping me but God. And I'm talking about the real one that created the heavens and the earth, that gave the human being the ability to lay the concrete, to make the concrete, to be able to set up the beams. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about that creator, because a lot of us with these jobs and us, going, in this white, watchful way of thinking, they see a black man, and the only thing they see when they see a black man in distress, then to them that's dead state. Cause ain't nobody trying to help you. Ain't nobody trying to come over and say, hey man, I noticed this, I noticed that. Whatever judgments they casting for the death, for you to be condemned to death. They ain't casting their judgments like the Good Samaritan, and say, man, the guy, let me go find out this, let me go see this, see that. No, they'd rather call the police in hoping laws is passed to say, hey, yeah. So, and that's where they trying to take it to anyway. When my people never was given a righteous chance in this society from the beginning of this society. So, all right, brothers and sisters, and my brothers and sisters on TikTok, I hope you find me here on YouTube and subscribe to the channel. And this is what we talking about. You know what I mean? Trying to get ourselves together in a community where we are able to in turn with the community and to be able to start contributing to the economy. Okay, before they start closing these banks down, maybe we can, you know, okay, try to learn how to, help contribute to the upliftment and the awakening of whatever going on. That's what I'm trying to say, because it ain't no help for Black Americans. That's all I'm trying to say, brothers and sisters. I'm opening this channel solely because it ain't no help in the community for Black Americans. And our original nationality is Hebrew. you know. So we want to get some going in the community for Black Americans to be rescued from the bullshit. And then once that can take place, then we can be able to sit down, look at paperwork, do what we need to do to be able to, to efficiently function business wise in the community. And I have and just so you brothers and sisters could be able to see now. Okay. And hello. Oh, okay. Hello. How you doing? And I was in the middle of the road up there, and three officers pulled me here, and I have people helping me from the Salvation Army that's coming to help me with gas.
Okay,
So
so we're gonna complain. We're going to your RV being parked on the fire lane.
yeah, yeah,
So I just came out to address if you can move your vehicle, you cannot park in the fire lane
yeah.
because it is a violation
Okay,
for parking in the parking in the fire lane.
okay.
Um, so as long as you move your vehicle, you can find hello.
Hey,
As long as you can move your
and this
vehicle.
is one of the officers that was here that helped me push it out the way. This officer right here, he helped me push it out the way right here. And that's what we finding out here. She just saying try to move it, right?
Yes,
Okay.
try to move it.
All right. So
You're
I'm
parking
waiting.
the fire.
They are aware that I have people coming helping me with gas. So it's about to be moved.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So you're right because he warned me that somebody might come and let me know. Okay. These are the officers that helped me right here that moved the RV out in the middle of the road. Yes, sir. So I called my people, and yes, he's aware. So and thank you.
The thing is, we got a call now that we pushed here at 7:30. It's been an hour now.
Yeah, but you are
I know,
aware that
I
at
know, I
9 o'clock
am.
they're going to be
I
able
am.
to help me.
But
Yeah.
the issue is we can't have it here now.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
yeah.
I can call a tow truck, get it towed.
In which you are aware I don't have the money
I am
already,
aware.
but I'll let them know. I could call them and let them know that I don't. Yeah, because they are aware that I don't have it. So I'm working on it now. Could you give me about another maybe 30 minutes?
Yeah, I can't stay for long.
Yeah.
You've had an hour, bro. I
Yeah.
know, I understand, but I got called getting complaints, and now I helped you push, I did push in the red zone, but that was on me. But I just wanted to get you out of the road. I thought it was gonna be quicker than that, right? So, uh, yeah.
Yeah. So only thing, brothers and sisters in the community, that I gotta do is go down here to the past the red to the stop sign.
So is it
So
okay if we
we
call
could
a tow
push
truck
it.
for you?
Oh yeah, you could call a tow truck,
Okay.
but like I said, I can't leave my RV, right?
What do you mean?
I don't know why would it. I mean, I don't know. I could have somebody to come.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we gave you an hour, right? We were here like 7:30 ish,
And what
right?
time is it now?
It's 8:30.
And I can't see my thing. I'm on. So, all right, brothers and sisters, I want to give you the gist of what's going on in my situation. Let me end it so I can talk to the officers so they could probably help me. And thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. And I know I'm blogging for my heritage and trying to, because we're what we're going through in the community as Black Americans. So, all right, brothers and sisters, let me let you go and I'll tell you what's going on when I get done. Let me deal with the officers.